What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. It is 6 p.m. on Wednesday and if I try and stay away from leaks guys, but if the leaks are true, we have got a phenomenal objective in objectives from today. So we'll find out today before if they are true. I'm going to wait until... well, I've actually got some season objectives there as well. I'm going to wait until the very end to go and look at the season objectives. We're going to start with the SBCs. So it doesn't actually look like there's anything from SBCs. So player moments Rashford, 82 to 88 upgrade, bronze and silver upgrade, marquee matchups and moments, the Black Cats and the Outsider that was still there anyway. Frankenstein's Monster is new. So this is another Scream reward. Primex players pack and 2 rare gold players pack. You know, I see how this is like my road to glory, but this is like my main account now, right? I just do everything on this account. I don't have any other accounts. See how I haven't done all of these packs? For me personally, it's because like you can get a small prime gold players pack from League SBC. You can get a 2 rare gold players pack from basically anywhere in the game. And so I don't think that it's valuable. I don't think that it's good enough. The 81 double upgrade is still there. So Frankenstein's Monster is looking like the only brand new SBC of any regard, which means it is, if there's not anything in the promo section, in the objective section, then it is a true sign that FIFA is dead for today. But let's have a look. So season objectives, here it is, and there it is. Summer Heat fan favorites Fernandez, and it is a 94 Bruno Fernandes. And what I will say about this game right now is that even though, and I haven't seen what obviously the objectives are for Fernandez, but even though I thought Mendy was a little bit overkill for what was expected of Mendy, I will say that this is just brilliant. This makes me want to play the game. This is what this game should have been like from day one. Just loads and loads of content all the time to grind towards long term. And I understand that they can't give out this level of player like way back then, but instead of giving us one Scream objective or 1 foot birthday objective, give us loads. Let us choose our path. Let us choose the players so that we got, you know, diversity in our squads. So Kessie is still there. Mendy is still there. The FF Mendy Plus is obviously still there. The FF Fernandez Plus is also there for a 100k pack. And let's have a look. So first and foremost, you could earn a Player of the Month, Bruno Fernandes, for winning 5 Rivals matches. That in itself is a big win from EA, and nothing other than based on the fact that, I mean, first of all, that Bruno Fernandes Player of the Month card is actually quite brilliant. You know, he was way expensive when he came out, so I didn't do him personally, so I can't just use him. And obviously, if you already have him in your squad, you don't have to get those extra 5 wins, right? But the card itself is genuinely fantastic. But the other thing that you get by getting this 90 Bruno Fernandes is you get a 90 rated card that once you've used him for the next objective, you could just throw away into another SBC. And 90 rated cards right now are minimum 40,000 coins. So EA are basically saying after 5 Rivals wins, you get a 40k card, or a card with a market value of 40k. It's Bruno Fernandes. It in itself is a good card. And I love this. I love it. I'm a big fan of it. Next up, 4x4 finisher. Score in 3 separate Rivals matches using players with minimum 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot with 90 overall Player of the Month Fernandez in your starting squad. So that's just score goals with 4-star, 4 stars and Fernandez in the team. Easy as. You get 2 rewards for that as well. Oh, that's for the whole thing. Premier League Pulse gives a 91 Bruno Fernandes, and we'll have a look at all of these cards and what you can do with all of these cards as well, because not everybody is going to want to do, want to get all the way up to the 94. Same with Mendy. A lot of people stopped at the 89 Mendy. So the 91 Bruno Fernandes, play 8 Rivals matches with 90 Fernandes and 6 Premier League players. I mean, they've made it easier than Mendy, and I love that. And for people like me that haven't done Mendy yet either, we can do all of it. Although Fernandez and 6 Prems versus, maybe not, because you have to have 6 La Ligas as well. But either way, I like this a lot. And then you get a 91 rated card, which obviously has a good market value as well. He is only 4-star, 4-star. Compared to his 90, they've given him literally 1 across the board in every stat except stamina because it was already maxed out at 99. So 1 pace, and it is 1 pace, 1 shooting, passing, physical, defending, and dribbling. So really, really nice on that. Thread the needle, assist from a through ball using 91 overall Summer Heat Fernandez in 2 separate rivals matches. So still no win condition, which is brilliant. Magic from Maya, score and assist using Fernandez in 2 separate rivals matches with 4 Portuguese players in your starting squad. So that I rate again. And what we're going to see here, and I believe truly that you're going to see this tomorrow afternoon for rewards. Toby's getting happy. Is that a goal? Yeah. Man United has just scored. Toby's happy. Yeah, what you're going to see tomorrow, I think, guys, is that Foot Champs rewards have just been obliterated to the point where this, like, I never thought I'd say it, but Rivals is so much better value right now than Champs. So Magic from Maya, score and assist using 91 overall Fernandez in 2 separate Rivals matches. So still no win condition. This doesn't yet give you his 92 yet, and this is where his 92 one comes in. Play 10 Rivals matches with a 91 Fernandez and 4 Portuguese to earn 92 Summer Heat Fernandez with a 5-star weak foot. So not only is it an upgrade from the 91, and once again, it is a literal +1 upgrade absolutely everywhere, except stamina yet again, because that's already capped out. But he also now has a 5-star weak foot, and that card, that 92 card looks brilliant. But EA are literally giving you a 90, a 91, and a 92 rated card without even having a win condition. And for me personally, guys, that is phenomenal. Bruno Blast, score an outside-the-box goal using 92 Fernandez in 2 separate Rivals matches. Nice. Still no win condition. Next up, assist using Fernandez in 3 separate Rivals wins. So that also isn't too bad at all. I quite like that, generally speaking. And then score using Fernandez in 8 separate Rivals wins. I like that as well. Now, I don't know if the 94 Fernandez has 5-star, 5-star he was rumoured to have. He hasn't. He is 4-star, 5-star. And compared to the others, it's not a +2. It is a +2 across the board, with exception of dribbling, which is a +3. And the card itself looks brilliant. So all in all, this is considerably easier to achieve than Mendy. You know, you've only got 8 wins whilst scoring and 3 wins whilst assisting. No other win conditions. For Mendy, of course, the win conditions were 10 wins whilst assisting, keep a clean sheet and win by 2 in a win, so another win condition there, and then score with Mendy and win in 4 games. Overall, I love this. The Kessie as well is very good. I know this is very greedy, very selfish or whatever. I want more of this. I want to have so many players here, and this is what I thought milestones would be. I want to have so many players here that I can't keep up, that you complete things accidentally whilst doing other things, and you give a reason to play the game at the best possible area. The only downside to what EA have done here and making it in Rivals is the fact that people are 100% relegating themselves for the journey, right? So for me personally, I haven't relegated myself. I'm going to show you where I'm at before we go ahead and have a look at these Bruno Fernandes cards in games, right? I've done 2 out of 4 of Kessie. And I've done 4 out of the 6 in terms of the win conditions, score and assist in Rivals using midfielders. Now, I'm not the best player in the history of FIFA. Sure, I'm not the worst either, but I'm absolutely not the best player. I probably could get to Division 1 if I sweated my balls off and worked really, really hard. But I'm currently in Division 2, just under a 1700 skill rating now. You know, I will get relegated at 1650. And I'm at Division 2 because I was up at 1850 for skill rating. I've been trying to do Kessie and Mendy without relegating, and I'm just going down anyway whilst not really completing the objectives very fast. And that's why people relegate, because if I just drop myself down to, for me personally, down to Division 4, I could quite comfortably manage to do these objective cards and get the 2 bonus 100k packs and make it a little bit easier on my life. But obviously, everybody that's in Division 4, they're now going to be playing players that should be in Division 3, 2, and 1, which means that they're going to naturally drop down to Division 5 or Division 6. Some people will relegate on purpose, which is going to impact the people in Division 5 and Division 6, and the knock-on effect will continue to the point where it's like, this isn't how it should be, you know. And I know EA have done a good job with putting a few games that don't require win conditions in, which is great. I just think the win conditions in Rivals just makes it a super, super toxic place. What should happen is you should get, I don't know how and I don't know what, but you should get more benefit for doing it at a higher league. So if you're doing it in Division 1, you should just get something better, unique, something that actually makes you think, wow, I want to get into Division 1 and do it in Division 1, or that I want to stay here in Division 2 and do it in Division 2, because it's just not the way it is right now. People just don't want to stay in their divisions to do it. And because so many people have self-relegated, even if you're a Division 2 player and you relegate to Division 4, guess what? You're probably playing Division 2 players. So it's still going to be as equally as difficult. So some people are relegating to Division 5, which makes it even more difficult. I know some people that are like Division 3-2 players are down in Division 6 and 7, and they're finding it difficult down there because so many people have relegated to 6 or 7. So think how difficult it is already for someone in Division 7 to just play in Rivals because of the skill level that they're at. Then think of look, you've got 6 divisions above you, all piling down into that Division 7, making your life a living hell. There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. And I would urge EA to find a better way, because for me personally, EA just aren't doing... as I say, on the one hand, I absolutely love what they're doing with these cards and these objectives. I think is brilliant. But on the other hand, they're forcing people to do it in such toxic environment that it kind of loses a little bit of the magic. But anyway, this is the Bruno Fernandes Player of the Month card, which you can get for 5 wins in Rivals, which I genuinely think is brilliant. Look how expensive it was back in when it came out. When did it come out? Added on March. So wow. So only 3 months ago, this card was valued at 1 million coins. And this card is a good card because even with a Shadow or something like that, he's a usable secondary CDM. But with for example, a Maestro, that is just a brilliant card. Even for the 90 rated, with a Deadeye, it's a brilliant card. With a Sniper to boost that dribbling, it's a brilliant card. With an Engine to boost all of those key stats, even the 90 rated is a brilliant card. The 91 obviously is +1 stats better everywhere. So again, you boost an Engine on him. That's just great stuff. Yeah, his positioning and finishing not the best. So maybe you want to put a Sniper on him. That is spectacular. And his defending has been boosted nicely. The 92 again, very, very nice indeed. You know, it's a nice big boost. Where again, an Engine, but then his positioning and finishing isn't the best. So a Sniper, I think, is probably the one there for me. You know, really well-rounded physicals with perfect stamina. Very nice defensive stats. Unbelievable stats outside of that. Very, very good. And then this Fernandez, guys, with 4-star skills and 5-star weak foot, I find to be absolutely unbelievable that this is an objective card. You got to give EA credit where it's due. This is spectacular. And what I really love about this card is when you compare him, if you find similar, yeah, I was going to say, like, is this De Bruyne card similar? I mean, he's got more pace than De Bruyne, Team of the Year, the same dribbling, very similar passing and shooting, a little bit less, and then he massively lacks in defending and physical. But you're basically getting like a B-Tech Team of the Year De Bruyne here for this Fernandez. And De Bruyne is obviously brilliant, you know. You look at Zinedine Zidane, he's got stats that eclipse that Zinedine Zidane. More pace, a little less physical, marginally less defending, same dribbling, less shooting and passing, I suppose, but very similar to the 97 Zinedine Zidane. And it's crazy to me that you can achieve this Fernandez card and you can achieve that even the Kessie card and the left-back Mendy card from playing the game. It's exactly what I've wanted in this game. It really, really is. It's EA rewarding you for playing the game, not for playing the menus. And for that, for me personally, that is an absolute massive, massive win. You got to give credit to EA on that one. This Frankenstein's Monster SBC, as I say, I'd probably personally steer clear of it, but you're going to chance your luck. You might as well chance your luck. But there you go, guys. So that Bruno Fernandes is there. That is going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.